The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development still has electricity poles standing like abandoned monuments in many trading centers following the rationalization of REA. Transformers are nowhere to be seen and hospitals spend hours in darkness, yet the same ministry is demanding billions for new connections while the old unfinished work is conveniently ignored. Right Honorable Speaker, this country needs proper sequencing, not a rush to announce new projects. We should complete what we start. It makes no sense to seek more money when already funded work is still hanging. Let us fix what is incomplete before moving on to the next project. Defense and nugatory expenditure hidden behind classified budgets. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, the first problem before us is the ever-expanding envelope of classified expenditure. Every year it grows, every year it returns, and every year we are expected to approve billions we cannot trace, verify, or interrogate. That's how nugatory spending hides in plain sight. When money enters a classified corner without clear boundaries, it comes out as a bill to the taxpayer with no evidence of value created. A country cannot build accountability on invisible figures. It is in that context that other concerns emerge. Take the UPDF National Referral Hospital in Mbuya. This is not a classified project, yet it appears repeatedly in supplementary budgets with no clear progress, no timelines, and the same items returning like a bad chorus. Even more confusing, the National Medical Store is seeking supplementary funding to supply commodities for the same hospital, where the Minister of Defense is also requesting 10 billion to capitalize the hospital. Two different votes, one hospital and no clarity on who is actually responsible for what. This is how wastage takes root. Parliament must insist that hospitals are completed, budgets are harmonized, and the taxpayer is not billed twice for the same medicine. UDC and the perpetual bailout model. Sorot Fruit Factory is now a yearly visitor to this house. Every financial year it needs capitalization. Meanwhile, farmers in northern Uganda watch their mangoes rot in gardens. Industrialization cannot benefit one region repeatedly while treating others as afterthoughts. UDC must operate as an investment arm with performance indicators, not a rescue agency for struggling factories. State House. State House has spent more money under the 3% already. That doesn't require prior parliamentary approval, and they are asking for more. In total, State House is requesting approval of 459 billion in supplementary. The approved budget for State House is 479.8 billion. This will bring total State House budget to 939 billion this financial year. This is a revision of 95.9%. This translates into 2.5 billion per day and 107 million per hour, including at night when State House occupants are supposed to be sleeping. Considering that we are spending 1 trillion on parish development model per year, and you know parish development model is supposed to finance 3.5 million households, translating into 14 million people. So the amount of money we are spending at State House is equal to the amount of money we are spending on 14 million people to get out of poverty. The money we are spending on the residence of our dear leader is equal, as I said, to money spent on 14 million people. Can you imagine some of the money State House is asking for, which we will borrow, is for youth mobilization tours? You have seen my friend, the Honorable Barugahari, is addressing a rally every day asking younger people to support an older man. These State House requests must be rejected with all the contempt that it deserves. Recommendations are here. First, reject all supplementary requests that represent poor planning rather than genuine emergency. Require the Ministry of Agriculture to produce a full cotton value chain report before any further support to private companies like fine spinners. Freeze all agricultural areas until an independent audit verifies supply, distribution, and impact. Demand a national equity framework to ensure balanced regional development in agriculture, energy, water, and industry. Require the Electoral Commission to provide a list of new polling stations and full documentation of the biometric system before funding is approved. Finalize rural electrification works before releasing funds for new connections. require government to present a detailed due diligence report on Uganda Airlines aircraft purchases before approval. Demand audited performance and sustainability reports for Soroti Fruit Factory and all UDC investments. Mandate quarterly implementation reports to Parliament for all supplementary expenditures approved. Right, honourable members, in conclusion, the people whose taxes we oversee do not enjoy supplementary lives. They walk long distances for water. They give birth under torchlight. They watch government planes fly over their villages while waiting for electricity poles that were erected 5 years ago. They deserve planning, not improvisation. They deserve fairness, not favoritism. They deserve a government that manages their money with discipline. This minority report is presented in defense of those Ugandans whose taxes you are about to authorize luxury spending. We refuse to endorse worst political convenience or poor planning. We dissent because it is our responsibility to do so.